Alright y'all, hey guys, welcome to my channel. That was just me just trying to see what my thumbnail was going to be for this video, trying to make a cool thumbnail. My name is Michelle J. I'm 23. I'm a full-time entrepreneur. I am a reseller. I sell on Depop, Instagram, Grilled, a little bit of eBay, but we're not going to even get into that because this video is all about Depop. So I am a top seller on Depop now. Yeah. I know. It's been a long time coming, you guys. Well, not that long, but it's been a long time coming. And I don't know how I feel about it. I'm kind of like feeling indifferent. So I've seen on YouTube a lot of people been talking about how to become a Depop top seller, and like Depop is the new trendy thing to be. And I'm here to tell you, girl, before you start late night taking pictures, before you start thrifting like crazy, before you start going on Depop all the freaking time trying to be a top seller, I'm gonna give you some pros and some cons. Okay, so what does it mean to be a Depop top seller? So to be a Depop seller, you basically had to, for 4 months, make either $2,500 a month, or you have to sell 50 items that were worth $20 or more for 4 consecutive months. I know it kind of sounds like a lot, but once you get into the swing of things, it is not that hard. All you really have to do is just have consistent pictures, really good pictures, good reviews. You have to make sure you ship your items within 10 days if you ship with Depop. I don't ship with Depop. I ship through USPS, and yeah, but I still kind of like update my tracking like at least within like 4 to 5 days. Okay, so it's really not that hard. Just have to be consistent, have good things, and at least be on the app, I would say like 30 minutes a day or like 30 to an hour a day. So it's really not that bad. All right, and then once you become a top seller, you have to continue to do that. See, they don't tell you that, sis, but I'm telling you, once you continue to do that, and I didn't even know this myself, I'm thinking once I become a Depop top seller, I can work on my own website, I can work on my Instagram, and I'm still working on that, but they're like, no, you got to still continue to make these milestones every single month. Because honestly, I was gonna be like, okay, I'm a top seller now, that means more traffic, so people come to my site, I'm like, hey, I got a website coming, sis, or pay through PayPal on Instagram, because them Depop fees be getting me. Okay, but they were like, girl, you still have to follow the guidelines every single month, which is, like I said, 50 items worth $20 or more, or making $2,500 a month. So I still have to do that every single month just to continue to be a top seller. So once you are a top seller, this is what you get. You get to be in the group chat. It's called Slack. And you get to meet other top sellers. And like, honestly, I don't really use the group chat a lot. I should, to be honest. But like, they be chatting in there and I be doing stuff, and I don't even know, but you do get to network with a lot of people. And yeah, so like it could be a really good opportunity. I need to do that even more, especially if you guys have your own thing like through Instagram or your own website. It's just really good to get to know your community. And honestly, that's what I really love about retailers. My job is like the community, and it's a lot of young people, young entrepreneurs, young people in fashion. They're really cool. So you do get to meet a lot of people. You get to ask them questions if you have questions or anything. So it's a really good tool. And also some people that work at Depop are in the Slack. So like, let's say you have a question like that another retailer couldn't, answer, you could reach out to people that work at Depop, because they're also in that group chat, and they respond very fast. Like I had a question about some items on my site, and the lady, she responded like that, and I was like, okay. Her name was Mary from Depop. Shout out to you, Mary. So yeah, and also you get to get like email updates on different promotions that Depop is running that can help you out, different things to look for. You get your shop stats. There's some other videos on Depop that go directly more in detail, but honestly, that is pretty much the gist of all the benefits. No, them fees ain't going nowhere. Them fees is still freaking there. 10% takes out every single sale. Them fees is there. And for some reason, I thought when I become a top seller, I didn't have them fees, but they was like, wait a minute, hold up, you still got them fees. So honestly, those are the benefits. And yeah, and you get your check, and you are looked at as more like certified and qualified to sell clothes on Depop. But to be honest, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, like I kind of really get the same amount of traffic. I get the same messages. Can you do can you give me 20% off? Can you give me 30% off? Can you do 10? Sis, the listing is for $25. You want me to give you want me to sell it to you for 10? Depop customers, I love them, then I hate them because they be so cheap. So yeah, honestly, it makes a difference, but not that much. I will say the best thing about becoming a Depop top seller is just that you get to reach out directly to, you know, people that are working on the app. Like for instance, I thought my sales were like kind of slow, and I reached out to one of the ladies that works there, and she put me on a suggested seller. So I think that the suggested seller list, so I think that really is cool. But other than that, it's kind of the same, you know what I mean? It's like you're a top seller, you still gotta work hard, and yeah, so those are the benefits. Let's get into why I'm feeling a little bit of regret. So I started my reselling journey in like last August, and I was like, okay, I'm still on Depop, I'm doing it part-time, you know, I have another job, full-time job, and I'm just going to do this part-time. So I wish before I did it, I kind of like, well, not even wish before I did it, because I didn't really know I wanted to do it full-time at that time. And I think that's why I gravitated towards Depop, because the customers are already there. You don't really have to like do extreme, you know, marketing. You don't have to pay for Facebook ads. You don't have to like create your own website or anything like that to start reselling. And Depop, the clothes that I sell, that is like the target market. The customers on Depop, they are in the same bracket of my target market. So I knew it would be kind of easy to get my first sale. So I listed things and boom, got my first sale, and then we got the ball rolling, honey. So yeah, I was really excited about that, and I always wanted to become a Depop top seller. But the past few months, I'm realizing Depop top seller really isn't like, oh my gosh, because like I said, they still take 10% out your fees. If I could do this all over again, I would have really sat down, intuitively thought like, okay, where do I want this to go? I want this to grow. And I wish I would have just started my own website and focused on marketing and on Instagram marketing. And I know you guys think, well, I need a big customer base, but honestly, I know people that on Instagram that have about 1,000 to like 2,000 followers that have their own website, and they're selling really good because vintage is just hot right now. One of my friends, she has her own website and she only has about 1,500 followers, and she's able to sell like leather jackets for like $200, and I get them all the time. But Depop, the market is just so like, they just be wanting, it's really saturated, and they want things so cheap, and I'd be just so irritated and tired. And I was thinking, if I would have just started branding myself in the beginning as my own entity and just focus on Instagram marketing and focus on myself as a brand and building myself up, passing on business cards, turn my website, who knows what I would be. You know what I mean? Instead of relying on Depop and relying on Depop market, because the downside of selling on Depop is that if Depop goes down, baby, we all going down with it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a win, it's like a lose-win type of situation. The customer's already there. Depop, you can also look at other people's shops to get, you know, inspiration and everything like that. But when Depop goes down, you go down. And I kind of experienced this for the past 2 months. And other resellers that I told you, remember before I told you guys that you can talk to resellers in the group chat, we've also been kind of experiencing a decline in our sales. We don't know what it is. I mean, I know it's seasonal changes, but like my sales have went down tremendously, and I know Depop changed some things in the logarithm, and that's another thing. You're not there at the Depop market, the headquarters, saying, hello, I don't think that you guys should do this. You ain't there, sis. Like, you're not there, so you don't really know like what's really going on. And they changed the update, which negatively affected a lot of like top sellers, and I was included. And I'm thinking, like, am I going crazy? Is it just me? But like a lot of other sellers have been saying the same thing. People were saying like they were going from getting like 10 sales a day to like 2 sales or 1 sale, not even that. It got serious. I swear, I'm not lying to you all. So just experiencing that, I was like, damn, I really gotta start marketing myself. That's why I'm being on YouTube more, and website coming soon, just building myself as a brand. And I was thinking, man, if I would have did this starting off, where would I be? But starting out, I was scared. I was like, I can't create my own website. I don't have any Instagram followers. Nobody's going to buy from me. Why would they buy from me? You know what I mean? But I know people that have started off just doing their own thing, and what you do, you build up. Now, starting off doing your own thing, you're probably not gonna make a lot of sales, but that is okay, because you just continue to build and build and build and build. And what I'm noticing, the people that are really making that money, yeah, there's people making money on Depop, but I'm talking about money. They have their own platforms, they have their own brand, they're either on YouTube, they're either really famous on Instagram, and they have their own shit. You know what I mean? Like Paul Cantu, okay? Or who's the other girl? Random Chic. Like, these are people that I look up to, and they built their own. You know what I mean? And they have more to offer than just putting a shirt, laying on the floor, and selling. And that's what you want to do, then that is perfectly fine. I suggest, if you want to get on Depop or Estes or eBay, you really start thinking, okay, where do I want this to lead me? And if you quite don't know, then just start selling on Depop and Estes or whatever, eBay, whatever you want to start selling. And then once you start figuring out, okay, like, I can see me turning this into something in the long run, I really suggest you start really marketing on Instagram, on Facebook. There's so many videos on how to market your brand and market your store on YouTube. Where I don't even get into that. I'm honestly looking at that videos like, sis, how I do it? Because these 10% fees is getting too freaking expensive, y'all. And I'm really working on building my brand. So I just wanted to come on here and talk. Y'all know I'm real with you guys. You see a lot of these videos, and Depop is trending now. A lot of people want a Depop. A lot of people are like the Depop girls, the Depop guys. But it is a lot of work, and you still that money that takes that, it hurts. And it's a lot of work, you guys. I mean, hours and hours, taking pictures, listing all my items twice a day, which means it's bumping, which basically means refreshing every single listing, which probably takes like 20 to 30 minutes depending on how much stuff you have. Some people have hundreds of items on there, so it is a lot of work. It is legit no joke. And honestly, to really make decent money on Depop, you have to have somewhere where you can buy really cheap. I'm talking about buy clothes for 50 cents, 25 cents, $1, $2, at the most $3. And if you don't have that, I'm telling you, it's not gonna be harder for you to sell, but your profit margins are going to be like smaller. So I just want you guys to think about that. But if you're young in high school, girl, especially with Depop, get you some extra money. But if you older like me and you doing it full time, like, you could just kind of think of, like, you know, where do you want this to lead to? Because we don't know if these apps are going to be around forever. Depop, Estes, we don't know. So it's extremely good. And same with Instagram. Don't even too much rely on Instagram, but Instagram is here for now, and use it for marketing and everything like that. But also, don't forget that just going outside, talking to people, hey, I have this clothing line, hey, I have this website, I've sold on the streets before, hey, my name is Michelle, hey, this is SheaButterQueen, you know what I mean? And I am definitely not a success story yet, but I am able to do this full time. I know a lot about clothes, and now I'm thinking about just taking a step back and maybe going back to work and really focus on my marketing and focus on my styling and YouTube videos for you guys. And then my website is coming soon, because that's what I truly love. Because I honestly found myself on Depop so freaking much, just trying to make money, and it's just like, man, I'm working so much for, honestly, like, it's for myself, but Depop is really seeing like the benefits. And I love Depop, don't get me wrong. I think it's a great platform, but it's kind of like I was in a cocoon with Depop, and now I'm like, you know, I'm coming out and I'm butterfly and I'm ready to fly. So yeah, so those are my thoughts. Let me see how long this video. Oh, not even that long. But yeah, so those are my thoughts on Depop. Let me know if you guys want a part 2 on how I really make all my sales on Depop, my tips and my tricks, how I take my pictures. Thrifting, I have a lot of thrifting videos, and usually, like I said, when I'm thrifting to sell. So let me know if you guys want that Depop tip and tricks videos. Okay, you guys, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe. shopping. Make sure you check out my Instagram, and I promise y'all my website is coming soon, so you have to make sure you're following at SheaButterQueen to get notified. And then follow Michelle Lauren J, my personal Instagram, for your style inspiration. And if you just want to see me looking cute, you think I'm cute, go ahead and follow. Thanks so much, you guys. Please take this video and really think what you want to do. You want to do it full-time? You want to just do it part-time? Do you want to build a legacy? Really think. I wish I would have put more thought into it before I started out. Okay, you guys, thank you for watching this video. Peace.